This first hakafah, a revolution, a circling, is focused on the word in Hebrew, lema'an, and in English we say, for the sake of. And those English words for me are so resonant because they are the words used daily by my beloved meditation teacher, Rabbi David Cooper, Zichrono Livracha, of blessed memory, who would say to us at the end of the morning service at every silent meditation retreat, he would say, we do this, praying, meditating, keeping silent. We do this not for ourselves alone, but for the sake of all other living beings. As human beings, we are all activists. We're activists for the sake of life, the life of the next generations and our families and the families we don't yet know, the life of other beings, even when we can't yet communicate with them, the life of Earth itself and all its living parts. The word in Hebrew for this particular hakafah, for this revolution, is the word hod. And I translate it differently from the way it's commonly translated. Hod is one of the 7 emanations of creative spirit, what we call in Hebrew the sfirot, that are available and present in every human being. I translate Hod as universal time, or time outside time, what Shefa would call a timeless time and a placeless place. She uses those words in one of her chants from Shir HaShirim, the Song of Songs. And this is not the time of clocks and calendars, but it's the time of dreaming, of daydreaming, of meditating, of being swept away by some magnificent music, or a breathtaking sunset, or a lived visitation with someone who's no longer in this dimension. Hod takes us beyond our ordinary selves to our extraordinary selves, a gift that we all had at birth that somehow hid itself as anything unconventional was socialized out of us, sometimes by peers or family members or teachers, or perhaps only our teenage embarrassment. Hod is the opposite of the way most of us live our lives on a daily basis. We look at how much it is that we can squeeze into doing every single moment of the day. And that's good in lots of ways. But that doesn't leave any time for reflection, for seeing whether what we're doing is right for the moment and is right for the people that we interact with. That's the value of a silent meditation retreat. It reminds us of that other part of ourselves, not the world time, but the universe time. Arthur, I didn't check this with you, and you don't have to correct it now if I'm wrong, but I think around 1996, and for a brief time afterwards, Arthur and the Shalom Center joined together with Reb Zalman Schachter Shalomi Zichrono Livracha and Pnei Zalman's organization, Faces of Light, to form Aleph, the Alliance for Jewish Renewal. These 2 men and their 2 organizations, which they founded, understood that activism and spirit are not in opposition to one another, but nourishment, and nourishment for each other as 2 parts of a whole vision. So tonight, for this hakafah, I invite my dear friend, Rabbi Diane Elliott, a gifted dancer and Torah teacher, and my new friend, Ellie Halpert, an inspiring songwriter and singer, to lead us with movement and music into a timeless time and a placeless place where we can lose ourselves and find ourselves more deeply once again. We do that. We take this time in Hod because it inspires us to dream, to envision, to, using Ali's words, to soften and loosen, to activate, to advocate, and to invite into being a new creation, a world of love and compassion and tenderness and fairness and understanding and justice. Come, my friends, let us dream together.